Okay, so when you picture Scotland in your mind, what do you see? I bet it's towering mountains, those calm, glassy lochs, and maybe, just maybe, not quite so many crowds, right? Well, today we're going to explore a place that might just be that perfect Highland escape you're dreaming of, Strathcarron. Let's find out if it's the spot for you. It's that hunt for the real deal, isn't it? The desire to find that authentic, unfiltered, just soul-stirring experience of a place. And when it comes to the Scottish Highlands, that search for its true essence is what gets so many of us packing our bags and heading out to explore. But this search, it often leads us to a classic travel dilemma. You've got a choice to make. Do you follow the paths everyone else takes, full of life and famous landmarks, but also packed with other visitors? Or do you venture out looking for that quiet, untouched nature, but maybe giving up some of that easy access? It's the big question for any modern traveler. And that brings us to our mission today. We're on the hunt for a place that might just solve this puzzle, a quiet corner of the Highlands that gives you all the magic without all the madness. And believe it or not, that quest leads us right here. Our destination is Strathcarron, a place that's perfectly summed up by this idea. It's where the untamed wild meets the steady, rhythmic rumble of the railway. So what exactly is Strathcarron? Well, don't picture a bustling city or even a major tourist town. It's a small hamlet, really just a tiny village, beautifully tucked away in the Wester Ross region of the famous Scottish Highlands. And its location? Oh, it's absolutely breathtaking. Just try to picture this. The village sits right at the very head of a sea loch, the magnificent Loch Carron. It's the kind of view where you can almost feel that fresh, crisp Highland air just by looking at it. The geography here is really unique. The hamlet is kind of cradled between two rivers, the River Carron and the Tawdyle. And get this, cutting right through this incredible landscape is the Kyle of Lochel. This isn't just any old railway. We're talking about one of the most scenic train journeys in the entire world. All right, so we know where Strathcarron is, but what will you actually find when you get there? Let's dive into the heart of the Highland experience that it offers. First and foremost, you find this. Pure, powerful, unspoiled natural beauty. We're talking majestic mountains that just own the skyline, dramatic coasts carved out over centuries, serene lochs that are like mirrors for the sky, and landscapes that feel almost completely untouched by the modern world. It's stunning. But hey, it's not just about standing still and soaking in the view, though you could happily do that for days. Strathcarron is an amazing strategic base, a home base for exploration. From here, you can easily pop over to the world-famous Isle of Skye. It's the perfect launch pad for some serious trekking, gentle nature walks, or really any activity where you just want to get out there and be in the middle of it all. And after a long day of exploring, the experience keeps on going. The lodging options are just so authentically Highland. You've got historic spots like the Strathcarron Hotel, which is just full of local character, or you can find some truly unique stays, like apartments that have been cleverly converted from the old railway station itself. I mean, how amazing is that? So, we've seen the beauty, we've seen the possibilities, but now for the most important question of all. Is Strathcarron the right choice for you? Let's break it down and help you decide. Okay, let's see if this is a match for you. Are you looking for spectacular landscapes and a genuinely tranquil atmosphere? If so, that's a big check. How about that off-the-beaten-path feeling, but without making it super difficult to get there? Well, thanks to that incredible railway line, Strathcarron delivers. Check. And finally, if what you're really craving is that perfect blend of raw nature, a bit of history, and that classic Highland style, then yep, this is very, very likely the place for you. And so we end right back where we started, with a question. But now you have everything you need to find your own answer. We've explored the what, the where, and the why of this incredible place. So the only thing left to think about is this. Will this quiet, stunning corner of Scotland be your next great adventure?